Many of us spend the day with so many responsibilities that we don't even have a moment to sleep well. Coping with deadlines at work, attending to kids, replying to that demanding client, we respond and react to the needs of other people. It's time to do some merciful things to reward yourself and tidy your healthy sleep cycles. What is insomnia, what triggers it, and how should it be treated? These questions are being asked by the growing number of people, as sleep complications appear to have a growing impact on larger number of people over time. Welcome. This channel aims to help you become more informed and improve your health and fitness endeavors. We share valuable video content every day. As you stay tuned every day, you'll discover new and quickly noteworthy hints that will enable you to achieve your health and wellness objectives. So, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and turn on the notification bell to get informed whenever a video is being released. So, let's get right into it. With insomnia, it all comes down to endocrine system imbalances. Sleep is a physiological function controlled by hormones, and these hormones, of course, are released by the glands of the endocrine system according to a natural cycle. A person who has trouble sleeping is simply experiencing a disruption in this natural cycle. In reality, it can have an effect on absolutely anybody, even though there are some groups of people who are more at risk than others. Insomnia cure techniques have been sold in numerous forms for many years, but you have to be very careful with their use, as numerous are only intended for short-term use. It is a lot better to discover a natural solution to insomnia with no use of drugs, as the body sooner or later adapts to doses of a drug, leaving the patient with both a returned insomnia condition and an addiction to the previous cure. Only in incredibly rare cases does insomnia justify long-term protracted medical treatment of this form. It is useful to observe what promotes healthy sleep cycles in the first place. Perhaps the most important influence factor in establishing these cycles is exposure to natural sunlight. Simply getting natural sunlight during the day often corrects the problem directly. I know it sounds simple, but exposure to sunlight is essential for healthy sleep cycles. Much of this, of course, has to do with the production and suppression of melatonin, which is also called sleep hormone. Melatonin levels usually increase at night and peak during sleep. Once a person wakes up and goes outside to get natural exposure to sunlight, melatonin levels are suppressed. This tells the body that daylight is here and that we should be awake and alert during the day. But when a person avoids sunlight, if he has an office job and only receives fluorescent light or other forms of artificial light during the day, these levels of melatonin are not suppressed during the day. They remain abnormally tall, and this tells the body that it can still be night. This is the reason why many people tend to feel sleepy during the day or lack energy and subsequently cannot sleep at night. It is all due to abnormally high levels of melatonin during the day, which also causes abnormally low levels during the night. Then, once again, the most effective strategy is to obtain sunlight to suppress those levels of melatonin during the day and allow them to return strong at night. If you live in a climate where you cannot receive much natural sunlight, you can help yourself by using light boxes. However, light boxes are not a replacement for natural sunlight. Nothing comes close to the intensity of the light it receives from the sun. Even high-power light boxes only provide a fraction of the light energy of natural sunlight. So be sure to get natural sunlight on your skin. And, by the way, passing it through a window is not the same as taking it outdoors. Windows filters ultraviolet light, so you should expose your skin to direct sunlight. That's why many of the kings and queens in European history went crazy. By the way, they wanted to keep their skin pale by avoiding sunlight. Almost all royals had chronic vitamin D deficiency, and that causes schizophrenia, depression, aggression, and other mental disorders. There could be other problems that cause insomnia too. You may have a low production of melatonin. You may receive sunlight during the day, but at night your body does not produce melatonin as it should. A shortcut to solve this is to take melatonin supplements. These are available at health food stores or online vitamin stores. Melatonin supplements should be taken approximately 1 hour before bedtime and will usually help people sleep more deeply. Efforts to cure insomnia are naturally going to be much easier if the patient can establish the cause of the problem, but this is not essential for success. A good beginning point is to take a look at your way of living and see if there are any elements that could aggravate an insomnia condition. One habit which is starting to be increasingly common all over the world is that of watching TV right up to the time people go to bed. This will indicate that the brainwaves are not relaxed, which is beneficial for efficient rest. Few people understand how much they would benefit from 2 hours of relaxation just before going to bed. But understand that this is only a provisional measure. If your body does not produce melatonin, there is something unbalanced in your system, and you need to return to the basics of health to recreate an environment in which your body will naturally produce the required levels of melatonin that support a night of healthy sound sleep. It is also possible that there is a hidden medical cause to a case of insomnia, so have a doctor check to see if there is a suitable cure for insomnia in your case. However, frequently, it is simply the inappropriate use of substances that have an impact on the body, such as caffeine and alcohol. Anyone who has trouble sleeping should eliminate caffeine from their diet, even though it may be easier said than done for a heavy user in the long term. Drinking alcohol late at night as a relaxant is also popular, but the influence on sleep quality is bad. More health and wellness tips would be discussed in our next video. So, if you enjoyed the video, drop your comments in the comment section, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, now it's the time to do so and turn on the notification bell to get informed whenever a video is being released.